And we're back. Welcome to the Pierre Apple Podcast, episode 3, with our honored guest, Tucker Carlson. Welcome, my good sir. Also with us, Danielle Smith. Welcome, my friend. On the other side, we have Justin Trudeau, the baby. Welcome back. And in our studio for the first time, Chrystia Freeland. And lastly, I'm sorry guys, I totally forgot your name already. I'm gonna have to improvise. And lastly with us, Larry, Curly, and Mo. Okay, let's start with Trudeau. Go ahead, Trudeau. You said you had some concern?
Thank you, Pierre. I am deeply, deeply concerned about the safety of my MPs. I was informed that Danielle Smith wanted to snipe Stephen Bolt with a .50 caliber. That is uncalled for. Canadian knows I am against this. I did not get the full detail. So Stephen, please inform Canadian what happened yesterday. Please, go ahead, Stephen. Tell us about the political violence that you experienced yesterday.
I mean, this goes beyond me and the fact that I was targeted last night at this event. This increases political violence against everyone who runs for office in this country, whether they're doing it at the municipal level, at the provincial level, or at the federal level.
Okay. Danielle Smith, welcome to the show. Please tell us your side of the story.
Thank you. First off, congratulations on your podcast. Is he kidding me? Here is what I actually said.
I wish you would put Stephen Guilbeault in your crosshairs as your...
Is he an engineer?
He's an environmental zealot.
What political violence are you talking about?
Well, to put a target on someone's back, for example.
Anyone with a brain would have recognized that's a metaphor. I meant Tucker should roast him.
You gotta be kidding me. You guys are really desperate. Come on, Trudeau. This is what you're talking about?
Oh, sorry, Pierre. I did not know this is what they're talking about. You guys have made me look bad for the last time. Be gone, out of my sight.
But it was you who told us to do it, boss.
What? No, that's a lie. Out of my sight.
But we don't feel safe leaving, boss. She said she wanted to roast us in a barbecue.
I said, be gone, out of my sight. Sorry about that, Pierre. I had no idea they were, lying. Let's change the subject, please.
You expect anybody to believe you? No one's gonna believe you that's political violence. Chrystia Freeland's fart is more political violence than that.
Yeah, tell me about it, Pierre. She broke my chair one time. I remember. It was my first day as a PM. She wanted to try out my PM chair. So I said okay. Then suddenly, all I heard was a loud squeak and wood snapping sound. I turned around. There she was, on the floor, and my chair was in 5 different pieces.
That's political violence.
Let's change the subject, please.
Okay. It seems that you don't like Tucker Carlson being in Canada, so I want to take this opportunity to hear from both sides of stories. Let's start with Tucker Carlson. Welcome to the show. Go ahead, sir. Let's hear your side.
Someone told me last night, I was talking to someone, to one of your countrymen at dinner last night, and Justin Trudeau, who I've never met, though I know his cousin Gavin Newsom, but he's so ridiculous. He's so transparently phony. I mean, I'm mesmerized watching him. And so my very obvious, as a foreigner, question at dinner was, does anyone believe him?
Don't be silly. Of course people believe me. For example, my mom, Gagneet Singh, and of course, my favorite cousin, Gavin Newsom. And don't forget Auntie Pelosi. And oh boy, do I have a few words for Tucker. I don't appreciate Tucker being in Canada because he's very mean to me and Chrystia.
Because I knew Chrystia Freeland when she, was a journalist at the Financial Times, whose name shall forever live in infamy for employing her. And I remember even then thinking, this woman is not bright at all. but her self-esteem was literally unassailable. It was bomb-proof. There's like nothing you could do to shake it. Nothing. No amount of evidence of her stupidity and wrong decisions and idiotic views could dissuade her from the core belief that she was awesome and you were not. So I guess I shouldn't be totally shocked that she's helping to run and destroy your country.
And this really, really makes Chrystia upset. She gets upset because you have a US bank account. That drives her crazy that she can't freeze your bank account.
Chrystia Freeland is wise enough, clever enough, in her serpent-like way, to make it all about your protection and safety.
And Tucker Carlson, he's not Canadian. He doesn't know what a Canadian is. So he shouldn't mock us at all. I'm the Prime Minister.
Because I do think it's hard to, there's a culture of self-restraint and of modesty here, clearly. And I think it's hard for Canadians to sort of mock someone else because it feels forbidden. And I get that, and I appreciate that sentiment. But now is the time for mockery. It is. It is. You are led by buffoons in costume. You really are. And if Chrystia Freeland, fascist midget, and Justin Trudeau, perky little Justin Trudeau, those are your leaders, okay? And if you can't laugh in their faces, if your first response is, how do I get to a place where you, who I wouldn't hire to clean my pool, is running my country, get out of here, freak! Go back to your costume party. Laugh in their faces. Nothing is more empowering to you and more disempowering to them than laughter. Because the one thing they want is to be taken seriously. These are broken people. These are hollow people who are desperate for power because there's nothing else inside.
And oh boy, do I have a few words for Tucker. I don't appreciate Tucker.
How sorry, Trudeau. Thank you for watching Pierre Apple Podcast. If you want to see more episodes, please hit the subscribe button. Let's help and grow this channel together, this one-of-a-kind Canadian content. It's one small click for you, but a really big deal to me. Thank you.
Happy Easter. This weekend, our family will join millions of Christians in Canada and around the world to celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ.